Hey guys, welcome back. I am Lady Lux. First, before we begin the video, I apologize for the lighting. It's an overcast day and I just can't get it right, but I do have some additional light on me, but it's creating shadows and I just can't get it right. So a couple of you noticed in my last video that I had better lighting, and it's because I brought out a ring light. So I hope that it's helpful in terms of you guys being able to see the items that I have purchased. Today is all about Chanel. I have bought Chanel in various ways, shapes, forms lately. Some from Saks, some from directly from the boutique. So I've grouped a bunch of stuff that I've purchased together, and I have so much to share with you. First of all, I am wearing an off-white t-shirt. It is their summer 2019 collection. It features cotton on the back, or floral. They call it floral, but they look like cotton blossoms to me. It's really pretty. And I also recently purchased an off-white button-down shirt, and I absolutely love it. It is so beautiful. I'll try and insert a picture. I don't know that you can see the shirt very well, but at least you can see the top of it. But lately I am loving off-white, and I have purchased a couple pieces including this t-shirt. I purchased a knit midi skirt that's sort of in this color, but it didn't end up working out. It wasn't very flattering on me. And I also bought a belt, which I'll feature in another video. So as far as my makeup is concerned, nothing amazing to mention. I've got Chanel Eye Color in Mirage. I've got a crease color from my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I've got a brow bone color from that palette. I am wearing Fleeting Romance blush by MAC. And on my lips, I have on a Dior lipstick that's just sort of a little bit of Your Lips But Better with a little shimmer and sheen. And then I have I always said it with my Guerlain powder. So not any deviation from my regular routine. So without further ado, how about we just talk Chanel? I'm trying to think if I was going to mention something. Oh, yes. This might get cut out because I don't necessarily want to start a debate on the channel. So in my Dior haul, I had mentioned a little bit about the Gucci controversy. And some folks have responded very respectfully, and I completely respect and understand your opinions, which absolutely you're entitled to. I figured I would take the time to respond via video and just give you my point of view. But again, I completely appreciate it. Everything was done respectfully. But there were some people who were like, we respectfully disagree. You know, this was a deliberate attempt by Gucci to be racist and, you know, to do, you know, what they always do, which is put out racist material. But, you know, the core of the argument was that this was something deliberate on Gucci's part. And that very well could have been the case. But before we come to that conclusion, and someone had mentioned that yes, they're design reviews and they have a process before they release, which is all very true. But before I come to that conclusion, I would want to understand a few questions, and that is, how much diversity is there in top executives there or designers there who are making design and release decisions? That's one part of the question. And the second part of the question is, how much influence do they have over what is ultimately released and not? And so my thought is that Gucci, especially being an Italian company, is probably just as not diverse as a lot of companies in corporate America at the top ranks and in the decision-making ranks. And so there probably was no one to offer that point of view. I think a lot of times people assume, well, for us as people of color, regardless of what race you are, it's natural that we would be like, what? Of course. But again, if there's nobody in the room, that looks like us, then there's nobody to have that reaction. And even if there is a person of color who could have that reaction through the design process, if they have no influence, it does not matter. I mean, I see all of the time, I read things all of the time where, some person on the totem pole who is not necessarily yet have the title to stop a decision tries to stop it, and the decision is made anyway. So it's probably a combination of issues with Gucci, but I also think that most companies are in the business of making money. And you tend not to make money when you are deliberate about offending people, right? And alienating a certain part of the world. And so I would say, from my opinion, I was satisfied with their commitment to address those two things that I was concerned about. But if they do it again, there's no excuse, right? There's no second chance, right? You said you would do this. You said that you would increase diversity. You said you would look at your review process. And so if it happens again, then something is broken. So I just wanted to address that. But thank you so much. If you don't change your opinion based on what I just said, that's fine with me. But that's just my point of view. I think sometimes we have a very strong response. And trust me, I have emotions behind my response too. But I also can take a step back and say, okay, like, what potentially enabled this, right? I always check myself if I find myself being emotional and be like, that guy was deliberately rude in that meeting, or that guy was deliberately trying to undermine me. Yes, that very well could be the case. Or that girl, just doesn't like me. But that's the emotional layer on top of it. And I really sort of try and peel back and say, what could have been going on, right? What could have been going on? And it really ties back to my video about how to handle drama in the workplace. This is just another form of that drama. And who knows? I mean, those questions could be asked and we could be like, yeah, it was super diverse at the top ranks. And sure, there was an executive that, knew that it was offensive, and we've got email support, or we, have, other people in the room where the person said, forget it, I don't care, I want to offend people. So like, I'm gonna put that out there. And people do that. I think we see that with a lot of our leadership these days. I'm not making political comments on this channel, but I think that because there's so much of that going on today, we can very easily come to that conclusion. And there's almost not room for, really sort of looking at what may have happened. But in related news, and please fast forward, I will put a timestamp of when the haul begins. There is a really great podcast. If you want to learn about people who are really maniacal about just being jerks, there's a podcast I love called Behind the Bastards, excuse my language. And it just talks about the circumstances and the tactics, and it is research-based, of people who were just bastards. They were just jerks. And it is so well done. Some of the language in that podcast can be a little bit offensive. So if you've got little ones in your car, if you're in your workplace, you probably want to put the headphones on or just wait until you have alone time. But you will enjoy that. And there are some examples of deliberate jerks. So without further ado, let's get into some Chanel. Let's do a pick-me-up from everything we just talked about and talk Chanel. So the first items that I want to feature are items that I am wearing right now in my ear. And these are a pair of Chanel earrings. They're just cute little button earrings. If you guys recall, I have similar ones that I bought in Europe. And they're gold with the little black Chanel. These are a soft pink with the little gold double C. And so it's got the quilting, and I just love these. I didn't have anything like them, and I just think that they're great with a casual outfit like the one that I have on right now. So those are out, I think, current collection for spring. I think it's spring 19 collection. So if you like these, drop into your local boutique and grab them. They also have another pair that sort of has, it's pink in the background, but it sort of has a little stripe through it, and it has the double C, and those are cute as well. I just like the cleanness of these a little bit better. Okay, where shall we start? Let's start with shoes. So I have been buying a lot of shoes lately. I have a Christian Louboutin haul that is going to blow you away, which will include not only the things that I featured in the picture that I posted on Instagram, but other that I purchased before I bought all of those items. I think it's like 8 or 9 pairs of shoes in total. I've also bought a few pair of Chanel shoes, which I will show you in a minute. By the way, if I didn't post that Instagram picture, I will post it right now so that you can see all of the loot that I came away from Vegas with. But let's get into the shoes. And I'm sorry I'm a little everywhere today. I'm just taking a quick break to do a little bit of filming so I can get this stuff put away. You guys know I love my stuff put away. So the first pair of shoes that I want to show you are these Chanel boots. And I love them. I love a practical walking boot for a city. And I know that these are gonna fly off the shelves. I got these at Neiman Marcus probably about, I wanna say 3 weeks ago. So as of filming, this would be, what is it, March? Late February, early March 2019. And they are so cute. They have where you can open this piece up or they snap down. They're easy to get in and out of because they have actually they have zips on both sides. So if you need to open your shoe up really wide to get in, they've got a patent leather cap toe and they're sort of like this tough nylon material. So this is gonna look great just walking around or, you know, on vacation or whatever the case might be. Probably not so much going into the summer, but I can wear them probably for another month here in Georgia. So I am really going to enjoy those. More on the business front, we have these beauties. And, you know, Chanel's been doing the mesh thing lately, and I think on this shoe, it's absolutely beautiful. You've got the camellia there, and then you've got the see-through so you can see some of your foot. But I think that this is a way to incorporate a beautiful trend in the workplace. If you wore this with black slacks or gray slacks or white slacks, I think it would look beautiful. Also, it's got, of course, the double C on the heel, as per usual. And oh, by the way, I got these in a 41. Also, the boots are also in a 41. So love, love, love those shoes. The next pair of shoes I'm going to show you are actually still in the box, and I have not unboxed them fully since I got home. But these are going to be so useful coming into the summer. I'm going to show you these because this is actually for Chanel. These are really reasonably priced. So if you want to pick them up, grab them. Sorry to throw. I don't have my production assistant today. So they are these Chanel jelly slides. And I think these could look so cute by the pool, or when I was in store, I bought a couple of other things, and I think they'd be cool styled with ripped jeans and a silk blouse. I just think you can do a lot with these, and the fact that they're clear makes them go with everything. I am just hoping over time that the plastic doesn't yellow, but I think hopefully Chanel knows better than that. So I wanted to tell you the price on these shoes, which, look, they're expensive, they're Chanel, but for a Chanel slide, they're probably the least expensive that I've seen them. They are $675 and for these. And so about twice the cost of Valentino jellies, but these are beautiful. There is a style number, oh actually, there's a style number I can read to you off of this receipt. Again, I got it from Saks, which is 357-264-801-15090. So that is either the Saks product code or maybe the Chanel product code, but here they are, and I think that they are just so cute, and they look really cute on your feet as well. So the last pair of shoes that I'm going to show you, I thought were so adorable, and I've been sitting on them. It's not good. And they are these. They are Chanel espadrilles. I have one other pair of Chanel espadrilles in my collection, and they are the nude and black. But when I wore them, I unexpectedly got caught in the rain, like a rainstorm came out of nowhere. And so when this part gets wet, they're just no longer comfortable, but I can't bring myself to give them away. I don't think it's right to sell them. I could make them work, whatever. So these have the cute little double C, and it's more of the mesh. The cap toe is that same nylon material, so I think that they're great for summer. And I got these in a 41. So that is it for Chanel shoes. Now let's do my only piece of Chanel ready to wear. And I got this while I was in Vegas. So I got this hoodie, and I know it's kind of hard to see, but it says Chanel across the chest. And so you could wear, I mean, if you were concerned about it being shown, you could wear a white tank top and that would pop the letters right out. Let's see if I can, sort of put it against my skin so that maybe you can see the letters there. But this is just a fun little piece for summer and really, really cute. No, I have two ready to wear things. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. Two ready to wear items. So this is just a mesh hoodie. The mesh seems very well done where it wouldn't catch or snag on anything, but of course if something was to get stuck and then pull down, that would not be good. So let's see if I have a style number on here. I have not worn this yet. I do not have a style number, but again, this comes small, medium, large, and I got a large. So the second Chanel ready to wear, I just recently bought, and this is not going to be a new item. If you follow Chanel, you will have seen, these colorways before, but I did not like the stuff that said La Pausa all over it. I just, I don't like that kind of stuff. I like classic double C's. I don't like people being like, what does that mean all the time? If they're wondering what's on my shirt. So I just like to keep it simple. So I did enjoy the color combinations, and for the summer, I go more into pastels than I normally would go. And so I got this cute sweater. It is this. This is, I think, supposed to be cropped, but it hits me right at right below my belly button. And it's got these cute little puffy sleeves. When you put on the sleeves, they sort of like drape. I will see if I can do a try on for you guys for this sweater. But I want to also show you, I bought it in a size 46. I probably could have done the 44, but I'm not one for cropped and I don't have a lot of high-waisted stuff. So I wanted to be able to wear it more versatilely. But the style number is R8901. And so, this is just a beautiful item from Chanel that I think will look cute with a couple of things that you're going to see. This would also look great with those slides. But you can pair this with white jeans, regular denim. It's just really cute. So, and this reminds me of my youngest sister. So these kind of colors, I don't know why, remind me of her. Whenever I wear it, I will think about her. And if she's watching, hey, my sisters don't really watch my YouTube channel. One of the three do. So I doubt that she will see this. Okay, let us now talk about accessories. So I bought quite a few accessories recently. This is one of the accessory items that I bought from Vegas, the Chanel Vegas in the Bellagio. That's the one that I recommend. This is from 19 Spring, so 19 Spring 1 collection, and it is these. You guys know that I love a big dramatic earring when I'm going out, and I just love these. So I want you to see that it's totally gold. It was almost looking like it was tortoiseshell when I hold it back here, but it's 100% gold tone. And I thought that these would look just really cool. And they did. I tried them on in the store and they were beautiful on, and you guys can see just in relation to my ear, like it's just a bold statement, and it's got, the double C logo on the bottom. These were $975, and the style number is Z2746. I'm not going to show the tag because a lot of you can't see it, or I just, you know, I'm actually not filming on my laptop, so it wouldn't be backwards, but yeah, I'm like changing my mind mid thought. But anyway, I really love those. I've seen them in a couple of different designs in this color combination, but I thought these ones appealed to me most. Okay. I've got 2 more pairs of Chanel earrings to show you that I recently purchased, and then I'm going to throw in a pair of Dior earrings because I just don't have, I didn't buy much Dior lately, so I don't have anywhere else to put them in a haul. So I want to show you these earrings. Let's see if I can get it up to the camera. Come on, focus. So you can see it says Chanel around the outside, and it's got this dark pearlized, it's not real pearl clearly, in the center. And I've got a couple of darker Chanel necklaces, and I always struggled to find something to wear. So I had in the back of wear with it earring wise. So I had in the back of my mind that I would pick something up like this if I saw it, and I did. And then I've got another pair of beautiful Chanel earrings, which are these drop earrings. You can see it's got the double C there at the top, and it's got the black and the gold and then the pearl, and then it comes down to like the little disco ball thing. And again, like these are just great little earrings, like for church or a formal thing. Probably a little much for work, but I think that they're really, really pretty. All right, and then lastly, the only little Dior piece that I bought from Vegas are these cute little earrings. So I hope that you can see. Come on. I wonder if it would help if I held up the little dust. They're small. So they say Christian Dior, and then they've got a little chain that hangs down. So like that on the ear. And I thought that that was so cute. They had a necklace and a bracelet that sort of had that chain link look with it that the sales associate really wanted to sell to me. But she was one of those sales associates in Vegas in the Bellagio. She was very nice, but she was one that goes, oh, that looks great on you, before you even really get it on your ear. And you're like, no, 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 you're trying to sell something to me. So I tried on a few pairs of earrings because I was wearing that day my Dior tribals with the chains that hang. And so I wanted to find some more like interesting earrings, and she kept on saying, you have to have the bracelet. Not even, do you like the bracelet? Do you like the earring? But you have to have it. So I basically just let her chirp, you know, around me, and just kind of tried things on and found what I like. So I don't know if that happens to you guys sometimes, but that is a pet peeve of mine. And I already think, I mean, that's why I stick with sales associates that I know and love, and I know would not tell me something looked good if they really didn't think it did, because I just do not like a hard sale. And I already think that some sales associates are incentivized because they're making a commission to just move the merchandise, which means I don't give a crap about you. I just give a crap about the sale. So she seemed to be one of them. I don't think she was deliberately mean, but she would, you know, but she just would have told me anything looked good. I could have put on something I knew looked bad. She was like, that's really great. And okay. So the next item that I want to show you is one of 2 scarves that I'm going to show you. It is this scarf. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw a post where I was wearing this. Can you see the double C? Yeah. As a cover up. First of all, I love the color combinations here. You can do so much with it. I love the big double C. And I wore this a few different ways. I wore it just tied around as a strapless cover up, which is I think the way that I had it in the picture. I also wore it as a like around the neck sort of halter. I wore it as a little jacket. So I just tied both ends together and sort of slipped my arms through the side. So it was a cute little oversized jacket, and I wore it over a black dress to dinner. So scarves like these are so versatile, particularly when you're on vacation. And they are absolutely wonderful. So this one is nice and oversized, and it's just got beautiful colors in it. So it's gonna work with pretty much anything you bring, even if you had on a pair of jean shorts. How cute. So I will show the picture that I posted on Instagram on the screen as well. The next item, the scarf I'm going to show you, I bought from Vegas, and similar situation. It's a different material. I think that this is more of a cotton blend, but it is this. And again, I love the colors. I love that, you know, there's so many double C's and Chanel's on it. So no matter how much you tie it or how you tie it, you'll get some good logo action there. This scarf reminds me of my sister, who actually does watch my YouTube channel. As far as the primary colors, I've already showed this to her, but she is an art teacher and she's amazing. So I would use this in a similar fashion as I used the other one that I showed you, but I just love it. And I love these colors for spring. Okay, now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Of course, from Chanel, I bought a couple of bags, 2 to be exact. I hope I showed everything. Yeah, 2 to be exact. I was trying to decide between one or the other of these 2, and finally I was like, oh, I really like them both so much that I think I'll get them both. But before I did that, I had the sales associate, whose name is Winnie, check to see how many there were in the company. And so this first one I'm going to show you, this beautiful jumbo chevron lambskin, and this is sort of a dusty mauve type of color. This is from the 18 cruise collection, so this is over a year old. When she checked, there were 2 left in the country, the one she had in the store and this one, which was at Geary Street in San Francisco. The one that she had in the store, I think somebody had tried on, and there was like a little bit of, it looked like lip gloss. It was kind of shiny, like right here. And so I had her order me the other one. Since there were only 2, and one was damaged and in my hands, I decided to get the last one available, at least in the US. You might be able to find this outside of the US. But this has got, I'm not going to do the whole inside thing. I'll show you the back view. But this one also has champagne gold hardware. And it's just such a beautiful, beautiful neutral, and would work with a lot. I could carry it with what I have on today and it would look just fine. And I also have a lot of beautiful coats that will coordinate with this. Even I've got sort of a light, like a sheer Fendi coat that would look wonderful with this. So I absolutely love this color in the jumbo flat bag. And I also am really into big bags that crossbody, and this fit the bill. So this was the first, well, one of the 2 bags that I was trying to choose between, and then I ended up getting both. This next bag is such a unique color and so pretty and fresh that I was like, ooh, I was instantly drawn to it, but it sort of was out of my comfort zone a little bit. But given that it is green and it is my sorority color, one of them, apple green, I could not leave without it. I had on that off-white shirt that I just showed you, and against the off-white shirt, this looked great, but this was just like a fresh pop of color with it. And you will see in my Louboutin haul that there are a pair of shoes that are going to look great with this, but I thought that this color was stunning. This is caviar leather. Once again, it's chevron, silver hardware, and then also with this scarf, like that's just such a great look. You know, you throw on those Chanel flip-flops and you've just got a really fresh, summery look. So I'll show you the back. And this is 19 cruise collection, so this is current. I think that there were 4 left in the United States. So this is the jumbo. It's like a apple, I call it apple green. Maybe they call it mint green. I don't know if they have a color on here. They just call it green. And it's good. I'll show you the tag information. So I thought that this was a really, really pretty find, and different than anything that I have in my collection. So I think that wraps up my Chanel haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions about any of the items that I featured. I think I got some fun summer pieces. I've got some pieces that are more geared toward winter, but I am really happy with everything that I picked up. The places that I shop for these items include Saks here in Atlanta, and then Chanel in Vegas, and also Neiman Marcus. I rarely go into Neiman Marcus, but I happened to be in the mall that day. And I think the Neiman Marcus here, I hate to say it because I love my girls at Saks, has a better shoe collection, particularly if you wear a size 40 and up. And I'm generally in a 41 or 42. And a lot of times I can find what I need. And even if I try through Saks, a lot of times I only order up through a 40 or maybe one 41 or a few 41s in the company. Thank you once again for watching. Apologies for the length of this video. 6 minutes of it was the Gucci conversation. So if you missed it, now that you've seen the haul and you're interested in it, please go back and take a listen. If not, no hard feelings. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch up with you soon. Bye.